Hey guys, it's Molly, welcome back to my show. Okay, so I'm not really in the greatest of spirits today because I got a cortisone shot in my wrist because turns out I have a cyst and also ligament tears, but the doctor doesn't seem to think that that's a huge problem. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to break down an album. Like when I broke down the song Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney, this time I'm breaking down a whole album. And I thought a good one to start with would be by Lukas Graham. It's called Lukas Graham The Blue Album. It came out in 2015. I'm just using my phone to have the lyrics with me. So let's get into this. And I'm not going to break down like all the lyrics. I'm just going to say what the song is and say what it's about in general. And then I'm going to say like what the album probably is about as a whole. Because, you know, sometimes an album has a theme to it. So let's see this. Okay, the first song on the album is called 7 Years. Basically what the song is about is he's looking at his life and jumps from when he was 7 years old to 11 years old to 20 to 30 to 60. And it's a good song. It really is. Probably one of his most well-known, not his. Lukas Graham is a band. It's a Danish band. But yeah, when he was 7, he was told to make friends. When he was 11, he was told to get a wife. You know, at 20, he's like 20, his songs are becoming popular. And he's not 30 yet. Sorry, they're not 30 yet. Ugh, my mind is just not working right now. They're not 30 yet, but it's like when they're 30, their songs will have been sold, they would have gone on like world tours, and they'll hopefully still be touring. But he does make himself like the main focus of the songs. He at least sings them in the first person, which is why I say he a lot mistakenly. And when he's 30, he's just like, I'll have a wife, I'll have kids, I may have left some people behind. And when he's 60, he's like, oh, hopefully my kids are still around, and hopefully I live longer than my dad did to 61, and so when it ends with, once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old, just wrapping up the song. It's a nice song. And it's a slow song. And the next song is actually very upbeat. It's called Take the World by Storm. And it's basically about just getting out there, making sure that you do what you want to do and just not being stuck in one place. And it's a good song. I do like it. And actually the song after that is also upbeat. It's called Mama Said, but it's not exactly a happy message. Basically it talks about how he grew up poor and he had dreams of becoming rich and famous. And as a kid he didn't understand why like they never went on vacation, why he didn't really get like a lot of fancy why he didn't get like new clothes more often. he got like new shoes once a year, and then like would just immediately run in the mud and like ruin them. It says new shoes once a year and then out to play ball so we could ruin them. Like then his mom would say that it's okay that they can't afford a lot of stuff because, like, you know, they're good kids, and if they get made fun of, it's okay because they're good kids. And he wanted to be like singing on TV, but the other kids were making fun of him for it and said that it would never happen. But like, look at him now. But yeah, like basically the song's about he grew up poor and worked his way to fame. Okay, the next song is called Happy Home. This one is kind of a sad song. Basically saying he grew up with a lot of love, he grew up in a happy home. Talks about how his dad's gone. He talks about how like before the fame they would just hang out and there's not a lot of privacy anymore. Though he does talk a few times about his dad being gone, but it's okay because he grew up in a happy home and he got a lot of love back then. The next song, I have this album and I don't remember listening to the next song. It's called Heyo, and I don't really think that I can break that one down because I haven't heard it. Then the song after, When I Woke Up, I don't know that one either. I'm so confused. I have this album. What are these? But the next song, Don't You Worry About Me, it's kind of missing a song, but I'm just going to continue on. Don't You Worry About Me, it's basically about, he starts it off with he's trying to talk to a friend about what the friend's troubles are, and then he turns it around by asking him how he's been, and he's just like, hey, don't you worry about me, I'm okay. And then he says when his dad passed, like people want him to like take off, and he's just like, no, I gotta continue and like live my dream. And he's just like, you know, even though life has been hard and everything just kind of came crashing down, like, don't worry about me, I'm okay, I'm good. And even though, like, and then he says, like, even though life can bring you down and like you feel like there's no hope, just let people know, don't worry about me. That's basically that song. Then What Happened to Perfect? Like, Don't Worry About Me, that was an upbeat song. This is a sad song. It's about a relationship that has gone wrong. Like, it's not perfect anymore. He just wants it to go back to when he made her laugh and like when there was love in the relationship. That is just basically that song. Okay, this next song, it says it's called Playtime, but I've never heard this song either. I swear I have this album, it's just that I don't know most of these songs. Anyway, the next song I do know, it's called Strip No More. It's actually kind of funny. It is an upbeat song, and it's basically about him going to a strip club and meeting this girl named Destiny. And then the next night he goes back and she's not there anymore, and he's like, Destiny, where'd you go? Why don't you strip anymore? And he was like, I thought you liked me, your friends like me. But they told me that like you graduated. And so, like, where'd you go? And then he talks about, like, how he met her, and he's just like, come on, why don't you strip no more, like, come back. I don't know, it's just kind of a funny song. The next song is called You're Not There. It's a sad song. It's basically about, he's writing songs for his dad. Like, he talks about his dad a lot, and he's just like, you're not there to see me grow up, to see that I've grown up and I'm making a living for myself and I'm doing well. And the chorus goes, you're not there to celebrate the man that you made. You're not there to share in my success and mistakes. Is it fair? You'll never know the person I'll be. You're not there with me. Because his dad died when his dad was 61. I learned that through listening to these songs more than once. And he's just basically saying, like, you're not here anymore, you're gone, and I'm not okay with it. It's a pretty sad song. And the last song is called Funeral. Now, you would think that this is a pretty sad song, and it has the tone of being a sad song, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's like he's welcoming everyone to his funeral and telling them to drink up because it's what he would have done. Basically saying, don't mourn the loss of my life, but celebrate the life that I had. And I actually live through this song. That's how I want it to be when I die. Don't mourn my life being lost. Celebrate the life that I had. I swear, I'm not gonna have a funeral. I'm gonna have a party when I'm gone. Now, I know two of the songs that were not on this. One of them is called Drunk in the Morning, which apparently they say was on a different album. But anyway, it's an upbeat song, and it's about, like, you know, it's 5 in the morning, but I'm drunk. Girl, I'm calling you. Are you still awake so I can talk to you? And he's just, like, drunk and, like, he's drunk and he's wondering if it's okay if he can, like, stop by her place. It's a funny song. Like, this one is also pretty funny. Like, I don't know why I find these songs funny, but they are. Okay, the next one that was on the album that they say was on a different album, I don't know what's going on here because I know what songs were on the album. It's called Better Than Yourself, Criminal Mind Part 2. I don't know what the Part 1 was, but maybe I'll go and look. And basically, it's that his friend got sent to jail, and he wants to go visit him, and he's just trying to tell him that he's not alone in that place. It's a pretty sad song. Like, he's just trying to tell his friend that it'll be okay, he's not alone, and no one can do it better but yourself is the last line of the chorus and the last line of the song. But one of my favorite parts of this song is you'd rather stay in hell and take your time in jail. They're only punishing a soul that you will never sell. We both know that we owe nothing to each other, but can you blame me for loving and missing my brother? And it's just powerful. And I don't really know, like, what else is really missing. I think that's it. But I'm just looking through everything else to, like, make sure. No, that's it. So, those were the songs on that album. I still feel like I'm missing some, though I don't know what I'm missing. Alright, so let me just quickly look up the songs on that album because something just seems really weird about that. Okay, track listing. 7 Years, Take the World by Storm, Mama Said, Happy Home. No, I don't remember Halo being in there or When I Woke Up. Would you worry about me? What happened to Perfect? I remember Playtime. Oh wait, it has the international version. 7 Years, Take the World by Storm, Mama Said, Happy Home, Drunk in the Morning, Better Than Yourself, Criminal Mind Part 2, Don't Worry About Me, What Happened to Perfect, Strip No More, You're Not There, Funeral. Okay, so we did get all the songs. Awesome. So, how do all the songs intertwine? I think in a way, it's a little hard to say. Because they all have different messages, but the main thing about them is that he talks about his life and his family and friends. And maybe that's just it. He's just trying to tell his story. Apparently that's the second album of the group. Again, Lukas Graham is a band. It is not it's not just a solo artist, it's an actual band, a Danish band. Now, why did I get so confused with the track listings? Because I was listening to the 2016 international version of the album. And some of the songs were different. And that's okay, I like it. Maybe I'll check out those other songs too. But for today, that is all. I'll see you all tomorrow for a new language in the Learning Foreign Languages series. No one has really voted on my poll. As far as I know, I do have to check. So the language will most likely be Dutch. But with that, I will see you all tomorrow. Comment, like, subscribe, check out my links in the description box down below. Bye bye!